This is the southernmost part of mainland China, a former French colony. It was Canton Bay in the Song of Seven Suns, or as the French called it, Fort Bayard. It is the intersection of 3 different sub-nations. The ancient Yue culture is also in its blood. It's the city that gets hit by typhoon the most. It is the old Leizhou Fu. It is Zhanjiang. The first impression of the city is the street. Tall palm trees on the side, clear beaches, a very typical tropical city. Zhanjiang used to be a French colony. Back then it was called Canton Bay, so there's quite a lot of European and Southeast Asian style architectures around. Like this one, the French Legislation Office in Guangzhou Bay. Now it's a museum telling you the colonial history of the city. Sprinkled around the city, you see a lot of churches.
Is Mary?
Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
The beaches are beautiful and clear. So pretty.
Yeah.
But while we were enjoying the view, a storm came in, and it almost cost us to lose our drone. So we had to head back to our hotel. A week before we came here, a typhoon hit the city. Zhanjiang is the city in China that gets hit by typhoon the most. Since the founding of the country in 1949, it's been hit more than 50 times. The following day, we went to Chikan Old Street. You can really feel the migration culture of the city here. Hakka, Canton, and Leizhou, it's like a melting pot. Leizhou people came here from Fujian, and of course, they brought their own customs with them, Canhua being one of them. First, I picked the blue Canhua and the clothes to go with it. Then I changed to a red one because I thought that it suited my dress better. While the city is developing, Chikan remains old. Old European and Southeast Asian architectures give it a very unique vintage vibe. I found it quite charming.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different styles, a place of inclusion and diversity. Old walls telling the history of Zhanjiang. We also noticed the damage caused by the typhoon. Due to lack of funding, a lot of buildings were in a bad condition. Paired with the humidity, it's just hard to keep the buildings looking nice for very long. However, it gives the street a very mysterious vibe, which made it the perfect place to film the popular show Bad Kids. It's also one of the few Chinese shows that I've ever watched. Unlike other tourist cities, you can see people living in the city. People have their businesses, local coffee shops representing the local culture, like Stone Dogs, which we saw repeatedly. You can see people selling their stuff on the flea market, old people talking and playing cards together. You feel like people are friendly and relaxed in the city.
Old people playing cards, mahjong, chit-chatting, social, like so amazing.
This is what old people in the European countries need more.
Peace.
我们在大通。
Yeah. 赤坎.
对。赤。什么赤 ？Like 什么词？
赤坎. I think back then it was a harbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
And of course the food. It is Canton after all.
Is it good?
好吃。Very good. It's sweet, and the top is quite crunchy. I'm trying to get to the filling inside.
Oh, there's filling.
Pumpkin. But sweet, kind of. We tried so many different things, and my inner foodie was in heaven. Shrimp pancakes, pineapple buns, coconut jelly, sugar water, things I had never tried before. So if you are a foodie, this is definitely a must visit location.
Is it good? 好，谢谢啊。Yeah, you can smell the.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It tastes, like you said earlier, it tastes like the rice alcohol you can buy where there's like little rice bits in it.
Yeah.
And then with a little bit of egg.
Yeah. Very tasty.
There's almost no alcohol in here, I think.
好，谢谢。
好的。
Take it?
That's so good. Kid me would have loved this.
Yeah.
But kid me could never have finished it. Adult me cannot finish it. Finally, we left the town behind for the countryside. The nature of this place is magical. I was surprised that there was quite a lot of minority women here. I talked to them and they said that they had moved here from other provinces, some because they married locals, and some because life here was simply better. And then I made some new friends. Cows! I love cows. I have been begging Jiayi since I came here to let me visit some cows, and it's been difficult, but I finally found cows and my heart was so full. On the way to Leizhou, you'll notice the damage caused by the recent typhoon. The trees were falling, the buildings were in bad condition, and we were told that a guy had invested 20 million to build a tourist resort, and the typhoon just took everything away. But people here are truly tough. We got to visit a local theme park. It showed a lot of local culture, local lady opera, and the famous lion dance. And I also got to braid some stuff for myself. Turns out I have a secret talent apparently. I compared it to my own country's culture of braiding Christmas hearts. It felt the same to me at least. On the whole trip, we noticed stone dogs were everywhere, which is from the ancient Yue culture. Now it's a local worship, and you can see them in every village of Leizhou. This was my personal favorite at the museum. It's very buff.
Yeah.
So all of them have different characteristics, and because this one has a braid in the back, it means it's a Qing dynasty dog. And of course we tried local cuisine. Leizhou cuisine is famous for its seafood. The fish was the best I think I've ever had. But the most unexpected one for me was the sandworms, a local delicacy. I know it might look a little bit strange to some people, but don't be afraid. It's very delicious.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you know those vein in meat.
Ah,
It has that feeling.
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Warm always tastes good.
haven't eaten enough to know for sure if that's true or not. I really like their cuisine. It's very fresh and healthy with very little salt or oil.